Marigani, Nayanduga Nadada. I would like to take about 5 or 6 minutes of your time at this time to provide an observation I have made concerning the preparation of selecting a Democrat candidate to run against a Republican, most likely who is Trump. Now, brothers and sisters, have you been aware, listening, and observing the white newscasters, those who provide an analysis of what's going on, notably MSNBC, CNN, and other television stations as such? Does it strike you as odd that all of them seemingly are stating that Trump is going to be running against Biden? They've already stated this. They give them more play than they give anybody else, and there's about 20 people running for the Democratic candidacy. Biden is not for reparations. Biden treated the black woman who was sexually molested by Clarence Thomas as if she was a prostitute. And he has yet to ask for her pardon for what he personally was responsible for and how he treated her. Then there is Sanders, the number 2 man, as they call him, the so-called social democrat, who refuses to answer any questions directly, but always circumvents the question and answer what he wants to answer. He's against reparations. Now there's a white man from Texas. Forgotten his name. He seems like he might be fair. But one thing I like about him, he states he is for reparations. And if it's put on the table, he'll vote for it. So that's a plus in his cap. Plus other things he's for. But there are 2 bad women running also for the candidacy. One is a white woman and one is a black woman. I don't need to call their names. You know who they are. They are dynamite. Now, if these 2 women were given the same play as these white men are given, perhaps they could win the nominee as the one who's going to run against Donald Trump. They both have reparations. They have progressive programs that benefit all non-white people and white people too. But yet, the narrative that's being placed on us 24/7 each day is Biden is going to be the one who's going to run against Trump. Now, non-white people, if you take this sitting down and have already decided you're going to vote for Biden or Sanders, and it is true what the Democratic Party and others claim, that the Democrats cannot win an election without the support of black women, then you too must recognize Kamala Harris and a white woman are the best candidates. And perhaps they can get a white male to be their vice president. Or one can be the president and the other woman can be the vice president. If they do, my brothers and sisters, there are going to be some changes made in the way politics and policies are presented and provided in the United States of America. Now listen, we can let them use the narrative all they want to about This one raised this much money. This one represents 27% of this vote. And this one represents 18%. This one represents blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. All they want. You can also listen to them talking about what we really need to focus on is someone who can beat Trump. Non-white people, listen to me. That should not be what any of us want. We shouldn't care who's in office, male, female, as long as they are going to present policies and changes that affect the non-white citizens of the United States of America. Asian Americans, African Americans, Latino Americans. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter whose name is on the ballot, whether it's male or female, as long as they are progressive enough to institute policies and programs that affect all non-white people's lives in the United States of America and put them on an equal playing field with white people. Do you understand what I'm saying? We must find a way to control the narrative or influence the narrative. And one way we can do this is by letting them know in advance. We are not voting for anyone just because they can beat Trump. We are voting for the candidate who has our interests at heart and present programs for the upliftment of all non-white people in America and black people, African Americans, or black Americans, however you want to name yourself. We should only vote for those who's going to do the same thing for us to do for everybody else. Plus, do something about slavery that insulted, degraded, murdered our beloved ancestors. Think about our ancestors. We cannot let them have suffered for 255 years, giving their free labor for nothing without doing something about it. Do you understand me? Okay, if you do, once again, peace. And Hotep to you, my Ndugas, and all other non-white people.